Well, is Assassin's Creed Mirage a reskin that is made out of Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Now, this has been the one question that a lot of people in the gaming community have been real skeptical about when it comes to Assassin's Creed Mirage, because as far as what we have seen from the recent gameplay reveal, it seems like a lot of fans that have been familiar with the recent Assassin's Creed titles are simply just accusing Assassin's Creed Mirage to be a blatant copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I do understand that the reason why they do this is because initially when Assassin's Creed Mirage development took place, it seemed like Ubisoft had no plans of making this a standalone game of itself. But things actually changed later on, and Ubisoft did make an announcement saying that, well, you know what, we're not going to be making this game as a DLC anymore. But initially, yes, we did decide to make it a DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but then we decided that Mirage needs an identity of its own. And that's when Ubisoft decided that we need to embark on a new journey of making Assassin's Creed Mirage a game of its own. And obviously, since there were a lot of leaks and rumors, and also Ubisoft confirming themselves that it was supposed to be a DLC content, that seemed to have kind of just left a mark in everyone's mind that maybe this is just going to be a reskin. And that's obviously not something that we could blame the fans here, because, you know, Ubisoft has done stuff like this in the past, especially with Assassin's Creed games such as Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed 3. Like, both of these games were heavily inspired with each other, whereas to be honest, Assassin's Creed Liberty, which was supposed to be a DLC content, pretty much like how Mirage was supposed to be a DLC for Valhalla, then Assassin's Creed Liberty was supposed to be a DLC for Assassin's Creed 3. But then the game went standalone, and then Ubisoft decided to just release it as a full-on standalone title, just to make some extra full quick bugs out of just a very short DLC that they worked on. Now, one of the most notorious Assassin's Creed titles, which was complete copy of another Assassin's Creed game, was Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now, if you guys have played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, then you would know that Assassin's Creed Rogue was an exact copy-paste of what Assassin's Creed Black Flag was. The only difference that we saw was that we were going to be playing as Templar, and there was a different storyline, but then the game was exact same copy-paste, and there was literally no change at all. And it just made the game feel like you're literally playing Black Flag. There's nothing new about the game. There was no new experience or whatsoever with Assassin's Creed Rogue. So that is one of the biggest reasons as to why I believe that Rogue kind of a little bit did drop down in sales in terms of its initial launch, but as of now, it's being picked up from a very long time, and I think fans do actually love the storyline and lore more than the gameplay itself. But when it comes to Assassin's Creed Mirage and Valhalla here, I know a lot of people have been skeptical, but as far as what we know from Mirage, it seems like the developers have completely redone the entire gameplay mechanics in Assassin's Creed Mirage. Now, these mechanics include the way Basim walks and also does combat system, and we also have an entire iteration of parkour system which has been implemented into this game from their previous game Assassin's Creed Unity, and they wanted to take this whole parkour journey to another level and introduce a new kind of a combat system as well as movement system, and the entire environment is of course different. Now, the only thing that we will kind of see similarities from Assassin's Creed Mirage and Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be the game engine and how the graphics looks for both of these games, because I believe that both Assassin's Creed Mirage and Valhalla share the same game engine, due to which the graphics and basically a lot of different things are going to be very similar. But at the same time, we can't really say that it's just a blatant copy or a reskin of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as we could do with Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed Black Flag here. So as of my opinion, I honestly think that Assassin's Creed Mirage basically stands in its own colors here. So now, as far as my opinion goes, I believe that Assassin's Creed Mirage basically stands on its own foot here, and I don't think it's a reskin of Valhalla whatsoever or any other Assassin's Creed games in general. It seems like Ubisoft is just taking ideas and iterations from all the different titles that they've worked on previously, and they're just trying to make this one game that fans from both the eras love. Some people love the new RPG style, some people love the old school style, so they're pretty much just combining both of these different ways of gameplays, whereas now it seems like Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be a much smaller game compared to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla. And when I say small, I don't exactly think think this game is small, to be honest here. Because when you compare to the old Assassin's Creed games, even at 20 hours games is actually good stuff, right? So if you compare this with the recent Assassin's Creed games like Odyssey, which basically you can play the game for 300 hours, so that's a huge milestone compared to just 20 hours. But still, 20 hours with a huge population and dense story-driven gameplay is going to be 100 times better than any RPG stuff in my personal opinion. Now let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this? And as far as what gameplays that we have seen so far, what are your opinions on what do you guys think about Assassin's Creed Mirage, of being a reskin of Valhalla or not? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to read your feedbacks, all of those things. And yeah, if you guys do go on and agree with my opinion, and if you guys think that you do agree with my opinion, then drop a like on this video. And if you don't agree, that's completely all right as well. I think we'll get to know very soon, as the game is not very far away from its official launch. Now lots of you guys are looking for a YouTube channel that basically covers all the Assassin's Creed content that you guys need, as well as all the upcoming open world games, then make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on, because this channel right here is going to be your #1 stop for all the upcoming open world games content. From news to updates to leaks, informations, gameplays, trailers, announcements, every single thing is going to be available first right here on my channel, so you guys definitely don't want to be missing out on all of those content. So with that being said, lads, let me know your opinions down below, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy fams, and goodbye.